welcome back to the Daily Update from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. I'm Captain Doug Hunter, coming to you today on March the 18th, 2019. For the most part, a routine weekend this past weekend, but deputies did respond to a number of incidents involving people having various mental health type crises. I've seen quite a spike in this over the past several months. Fortunately, these typically end up with a happy ending, with the deputies transporting the individuals to the medical hospital where they can receive treatment for the various issues that they may have. Also read a report today, something I've talked to you time and time again about, but individuals saw a online advertisement for a 1999 vehicle, made arrangements to purchase the vehicle sight unseen, and then purchased the vehicle, so to speak, with a variety of gift cards totaling around $2,500. And it's probably no surprise to you by now that the vehicle was never delivered. Folks, anytime people are asking you to make payment with gift cards, which seems to be the reoccurring theme as of late, it is safe to say that it is a scam. Legitimate sellers are not going to ask you to go to a store and get a number of gift cards for $2,000, $3,000 and make payment that way. It makes absolutely no sense. And as always, if a good deal seems to be too good, it probably is too good to be true. So I have talked about this over and over again, but sadly we see people victimized with these scams time and time again. Now, I've talked to you a number of times over the past week or so about the statewide Severe Weather Awareness Week. This is it right here on Wednesday, just 2 days from now. There will be a statewide tornado siren test taking place at 9:50 in the morning. Now, I say this for a couple of different reasons. First of all, if you hear the siren go off at 9:50 on Wednesday morning, it is a test. There is not a tornado coming. Please do not contact your public safety center. Do not call 911 or the fire department, police department, etc., saying, hey, why is the siren going off? That's why there's been this increased awareness of this taking place, to avoid those calls. But undoubtedly, somebody will call, but do not let it be you. It's a test on Wednesday morning, 9:50. Now, that having been said, it's safe to say that many of you will not hear the siren. And that is why I have urged you time and time again to use alternative methods to learn about these incoming tornadoes when warnings are issued. Now, one way to do that is with a weather radio similar to this one right here. Sits idle in your house, chances are it's not going to go off. You can activate the radio and get day-to-day weather reports if that's what you're interested in, but the purpose of that type of radio is to allow you to receive the warnings. National Weather Service triggers a radio signal and it sets an alarm off with these radios. Recommended that you get one. Likewise, I like apps on your phone also do a similar function. Realize that the tornado could come at nighttime when you're not watching the news, you're not watching outside to see what the weather is doing, so you need something to alert you to incoming severe weather, mainly tornadoes in our area. I've also talked about the role that amateur radio plays in this. It's a big part of what amateur radio operators do, monitoring the weather, going out and reporting back using the radios. Talked to you a few days ago about a digital mode of radio called D-Star. I'm going to talk about another mode today called DMR. DMR stands for Digital Mobile Radio, and it is very, very popular. There are repeaters for this type of radio in our area. There are repeaters located in the Rittman area, the Massillon area, the Ashland area, all have DMR repeaters. Now, I'm going to tell you that many of the DMR radios are handheld radios similar to this one right here. You can see that this has a rubber antenna on the top of it. I'm going to do a demonstration now. Hopefully I'll be able to connect with somebody using my DMR radio, but in my case I have replaced the rubber antenna with a wire and an antenna that I will be placing on the roof of my vehicle. So I'm going to roll the window down right now. guess I'm not rolling the window down, but I'm using the electronic thing, and I'm just going to simply place this antenna on the roof of my vehicle. Now, this would not be the way that I would do it day by day, but it's just for the purposes of this demonstration. Now I have my actual DMR radio here, and I've got it selected to a statewide channel, or talk group as they're referred to. This particular channel is going to be coming out of the Massillon area. So I'm going to use my radio. These radios, again, you can have them for less than $100. It does require an amateur technician's license, which is the lowest license that is available. Again, I've talked to you about this 35 question multiple choice test. You study a little bit. The next test in our area is in Rittman in June. We're looking for about 50 people to be able to take the test to bump our numbers up. But I'm going to call and just see what we get with this. Again, this is a demonstration of an inexpensive radio that will give you essentially statewide capabilities. Kilo Echo 8 Juliet November Hotel testing Ohio statewide for the purpose of a demonstration.
WTD in Cincinnati.
Okay, thank you very much for coming back in Cincinnati. The name here is Doug, located in Wayne County, currently just north of Worcester, operating off the Massillon repeater, doing a demonstration. I'm a member of the Sheriff's Office promoting Severe Weather Awareness Week. Go ahead.
Great, Doug. Name here is Tom, and as I said, I'm located in Cincinnati, and certainly know what you're all about there. Local club I belong to here is the Queen City Emergency Net, which is affiliated with the American Red Cross Cincinnati-Dayton region. So hope you're able to demonstrate what you're looking for. If you need any help from me, I'll be happy to help.
So there you have it. I'm using an inexpensive radio, antenna on the roof of the car, magnet mount. Obviously, I'm not going to have this as I'm driving down the road, but reaching a repeater located in Massillon, quite some distance away. You could hear the crystal clear communications. Utilized this type of radio a month or so ago when we had the severe snowstorm, was able to monitor amateur radio operators such as Tom here across the state as they report the snowfall or the lack thereof. So that is what I have for you for today. Remember, as always, to think a little more of others and a little less of yourself, and things will be a whole lot better right here in Wayne County, Ohio.